have no idea. You have no idea. I'm going to keep complaining about this. Even till I got paid slaves running around just making this pod possible. People like, we got a White Claw on the 411.
2319.
They're just running around trying to find like a White Claw.
Wait, cheers. Sponsor
Cheers.
us.
Yes. Or don't sue us. Either is fine.
What? We like these. We're good people.
I like to think I'm a good person.
Got a hole in my mouth. A good person, hole in my mouth.
I got a hole in my mouth too. Wow. I'm pretty sure most people do. I think
thank
like
God. Thank God.
maybe 0.01%
Thank
of the
PodDre
population.
that we have holes in our mouth.
Yeah, something, buddy. I know. Don't bring out the devil in me. God damn, guys, it is good to be back. This is one of our first like daytime pods that we've done.
Yes, it is like 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Welcome to the mountains. We are pretty far from Aspen, Colorado, but we could drive there if we wanted to.
Yeah, we're definitely going for the mountain look with like, all of these very real plans.
We are in Mountain Time, though.
We are in mountain time, which is kind of funny. I like to think that like Mountain Time came because they're just like, so like we have this brand new event. Who's going to tell all the mountain people, you know? And it just like took them like an extra hour to get there. And they're just like,
they climb up.
yeah.
The mountain.
I just imagining like a guy like at the top of a hill. They're like, what is it? What comes from the main world? And he's like, it's
8 p.m.
Oh, it's the new world. Yeah, it's the new year. It started right now. Well, yeah. He's like, sure. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I gotta go back now.
I gotta go back.
You guys have some water?
They come back and it's like, you're 2 hours older now. If the plague doesn't get you.
If the plague, you should just stay to the mountains.
Yeah.
Plague can't get the mountain people.
Because here's the thing is that, like, pansies can, like, live in a mountain now. You know?
Now?
Hell yeah, now they can. They got you. Do you see the people that are driving Subarus in Boulder? Do those look like people that can like navigate the fucking environment? No, they're gonna sit there in their REI fucking jacket and they're gonna freeze to death or get eaten alive. That's what happened to Subaru people from Boulder. Now, Subaru people from Fort Collins, those motherfuckers can survive anything.
Yeah, they're natural-born campers. They were born in the woods, most likely. In a sleeping bag. On the side of a highway.
It's also how I was born.
Why did you talk about my birth like that?
Don't talk about me like that, man.
I told you not to say that in front of other people.
I'd like that. I feel like that's what it's like saying that you're American. You know, anywhere else around the world,
you're just like, oh, you went to Boulder, cool. Oh, great.
I'm just talking about American in general. America's kind of like Boulder is kind of like the America's America to like the rest of the world.
So, yeah,
you know, they're like, oh, you're rich and you think you're better than everyone. They're like, yeah, but we also like, you know,
have good food.
We recycle. The Boulder doesn't have that great of food.
No, Boulder, no, and it's like $10 for a cup of soup there. Last time I went to Boulder, it was just a nightmare.
These cups of soup are getting too expensive. Biden?
Biden the soup destroyer?
Hey yo, let me talk to him. Okay? Let me just have 5 minutes. You know, that's what, if I had 5 minutes with the president, this is exactly what I would do. I'd come in steamrolling, and I'll call them beforehand to make sure they don't shoot me or anything like that. Be like, listen, I'm gonna come in hot, but just don't, you know, tackle me or anything. And then I'll just slam like a Safeway soup on his like steaming hot, just like evaporating, and then. And then I'll just look at him and be like, that was $12, Biden. And then I'm going to dump it out on the presidential desk. And I'm going to tell him to eat it.
Fuck you, Biden.
And then I'm going to sign up for unemployment to get those $12 back.
And he's going to pay for it.
And he's going to pay for it. Yeah. Even though he just kind of prints money and pays for that, but, you know.
Well, presidents, I think, don't they get like $400,000 a year?
Yeah. They, you know, that Trump gave up his salary?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Trump gave up his salary. He, like, donated it or whatever. Like, the $400,000 he was supposed to get for, like, being president.
Well, that's nothing for Trump.
Yeah, I know, but that's the funny part. That's the funny part. They're like imagine making millions of dollars, and then all of a sudden they're just like, you know what? We'll pay you like $30 an hour, and you're like, and you mean a minute?
You mean a minute?
And he like gave it up for something. I don't know, but
I'll get on him.
I don't. I'm pretty sure he's gonna run again.
I hope so. I don't want Biden in office, goddamn.
I just want anyone, yeah.
Anyone other than somebody who literally doesn't whose brain is disintegrating inside of their skull. Can we please have an age cap on presidents? Can we please? They're both like fucking 76? How old are these people? How old? And that's the thing, is that when your brain degenerates, you turn into a toddler. So we wouldn't there's a reason why there's an age limit. Like, you can't run for president until you're what, 36?
I think politicians have just like evolved to just be like more immune to aging. You know, it's kind of like the lizard people, but like if they're real, you know.
Well, they are real.
They are just lizard people. They like literally, and I mean that word exactly how it means. They just turn into
they
lizard
all have
people.
psoriasis.
Yeah. You just like walk into an old politician's office and you just hear like what?
A slight hiss.
Sorry, Huckenbucker is it doesn't take lightly to light. He's like
he's a vampire.
You're like, is he good? Yo, is our senator good? Did anyone look up like what this guy is?
You always see him going around in sunglasses and an umbrella.
Looks like Senator Hucken. There was some like.
He's gone through 8 secretaries in the past 2 months. I really don't understand.
They seem to disappear and then get great jobs in Africa doing.
It's not too far off from the truth, though.
Yeah, you know, they're not changing out like the lizard den enough. You get eaten, Jennifer. The fuck you think this is?
You promised I would get promoted.
Yeah. Or some kind of advisor, but of any gender, of any nationality, just the most diverse, disabled person that you can get, because like it's a Democrat lizard. It's just Nancy Pelosi. Dude, the fuck is happening with her skin?
Her makeup's going off.
Imagine leaving like a Senate meeting, and you just see like flakes of her skin
on
like
the ground.
left.
Clue! I would go Scooby-Doo on that motherfucker. I'd put that shit in a Ziploc bag.
Will someone please tell Pelosi to stop shedding everywhere? You tell her, dude.
She's gonna eat you.
Like,
if I go up there, she's gonna flick her tongue at me, and I'm gonna get real scared.
That's what that guy that broke into their house and like attacked her husband. That's what he was trying to do. He was just trying to put that lizard out of its misery.
Out of its lizard.
Misery. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the fuck. I'm just imagining like this guy breaking in Paul Pelosi. Just the biggest cuck this world has ever seen. Like no one knows what he does. He's just like the husband of like
The husband.
He is the husband of, yeah.
That'd be a great Netflix show. The husband.
The husband is just about like a dude
Married to some
like
politician.
super like high-end politician. He's like, I just feel like sometimes you don't pay attention to me enough. And it's always just like, and she's like, Paul, I don't have time for this. I have to go vote on my 3 bills right now. And and you're like, you gave me 3 free passes this year to talk about my feelings. We're going to do it. We're going to do it now. She's like, okay, but no crying. He's like, fuck.
It's funny because it's true.
I hate how you make the bed. I hate... Like, calm down,
You
Paul.
never come to my flag football team games, and you know what? I'm third in the league right now.
Even though he's the one that probably makes the most amount of money, because we all know that
men.
No. Oh. What do you mean, men? He's like, he makes all the money because he's a man. We're starting our red pill phase. We're going now. You fucking puny woman. We have to wait at least a few seasons of this show when we're having trouble getting audience to go red pill. Okay? There's a certain order to how these things are done. You can't jump the gun.
Sorry, not all men.
Oh my god, it sounds like a Reddit gathering of incels. Just, not just some guy. Not all men want to have sex. There's a bunch of guys like, yeah, we don't. It's not that we can't have it. It's that we don't need it.
It's not incel. It's volcel. Okay.
Oh my god. What did we get? Oh, yeah, fucking Paul Pelosi. This poor man gets beat by some homeless guy with a hammer. And
Was he homeless?
I think so.
He was homeless? I didn't know that.
He was straight out of jail, so I like to think that most people
homeless,
fresh, like they got that fresh smell to them. He literally like left. From what I understand, I might get this wrong because Elon Musk, he tweeted the wildest shit on this.
Elon Musk?
Yeah, Elon Musk. Well, he retweeted this whole.
I missed all the deets on this case. What the heck?
You didn't even know that? Okay, and before like all that happened, right? Like few months before, he got a DUI in Florida while riding his like really expensive Mercedes.
Who did?
Paul Pelosi.
Before he got beat up by a homeless man?
Yeah, my man is going through it.
Oh, God.
Yo, listen, Paul. Yo, I'm gonna just extend out an olive branch, because I know that you've been going through so much lately. You're just having the most horrible time. And on top of that, you got to come home to just like your lizard wife. Like, Paul, did you do the dishes? And he's like, like, I'm going to be in my den. And he's like, I don't want to do the dishes. And then Nancy Pelosi's like, do you want stock tips or not? Huh? How do you think we pay for that Mercedes that you have? And he's like, all right, okay, I'll do the dishes.
As if they don't have a butler. If I'm rich, I'm going to get a butler. I'm going to get a butler. I want a fucking...
Oh, fuck yeah.
With a serviette. I want the one with the bow tie and who's like, would you like a glass of wine, man? I want that butler.
I would get a butler. I would get a butler and like let him dress like normal most of the days, but like every Friday it's like he has to wear like.
If I'm having people over, you're wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can go up to him and be like, "You look quite nice, Mr. Walton." You're gonna
button one more button on this jacket. Yeah.
He's like, "Thank you, sir." Do you think I can drop the accent tonight, sir?
Absolutely not.
The
George.
fuck? You know what happened last time you told me that? It kind of reminds me of like Archer, like his butler.
Oh my gosh.
He's it's like a heroin addict. And he's just like, oh, mess, of course. Such a great time.
Yeah. I mean, I would love a butler. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all love a butler?
Speaking of fucking lizard people, like what came true about that spy balloon? Did they find out if it was a spy balloon or not? I feel like you should know.
I read something earlier that said it was the size of several buses.
Like the pram, okay.
Like buses, like public transport buses.
Yo, honestly, like, that's wild. That's wild for, like, China to be, like, pissed that we shot it down. Like, do you imagine that call to China? Like, hey, we found your spy balloon? And then China's like, ooh. That no spy balloon.
That weather balloon.
Be like, it has a laser on it. No. Weather instrument.
Well, there was another thing that there was another balloon that was found doing surveillance over some Latin American countries as well. There's been some balloon, apparently, that has been going over, I think it was 4 different countries.
Who was the guy that signed off on letting that shit fly?
We stopped it from flying!
No, I'm saying, in China, there had to have been some guy that was like, there's no way they would see this thing. And then it starts, like, blowing up, and he's like, shit, they might see this thing.
He's like, but we painted it blue, so, like, maybe...
Yeah. Trying to make it look more like the sky, maybe?
Put a little cloud on it so they think the cloud's moving.
I'm just imagining them, like, pulling it out of the water, and there's just, like, a thermometer, like, just duct taped, like, on this, like, big, like, surveillance camera.
That's the weather part.
Yeah. Like, what? Be like,
well, we're not lying. There was a weather element to it.
Yeah, it's like, also, it's, like, collecting everyone's, like, TikTok data for whatever reason. Like, oh, that's, that guy has to be, like, in a work camp somewhere. So, somebody's in a work camp in China.
He got executed for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Chinese government is, known for their friendliness and
like they
generosity, obviously.
They was mad that we shot it down. Like, they sent a balloon, like this big mechanical balloon,
bus
long balloon. It like it's World War I, and you're seeing like a Zeppelin come over. And you're like,
can you imagine how scared everybody was?
You're just like, hey, so what's this spy balloon that you have in our area right now? And you just hear like, don't shoot, this weather. Like, we're gonna shoot it down. Like, no,
no, don't, no. And then you hear like a click of the phone. I
still love the idea of like Krishan and Blueface's baby.
Chris Face?
Yeah, Chris Face. Shooting it down. Like a true American.
Yeah, well, I mean, we lubed him up well enough, and we can shoot him out of a human cannon, like they do in magic shows and, like, the circus. If the circus can do it, then the military can do it. Hello. So, like, I feel like there's no reason why that couldn't have been possible, but they're a little late on that. They haven't popped him out yet.
Oh, they're going to. They're going to soon. Yeah, they recently did a video with Chris Brad. No, shit. I think it's Bradley. It's Bradley. I know it's Bradley. He's a YouTuber. He's like a fitness YouTuber. Hangs out with like the Nelk boys a lot. And he had them do deadlifts. Literally. Look up on your phone. Yeah, literally look up
Blueface and Krishan.
Yeah.
Deadlifts.
Yeah, look up Krishan deadlift.
What? I don't want to. She's pregnant. That's scary. What the fuck? You should not be deadlifting with a baby in your belly. Do you think that's fake? I think she's not actually pregnant.
Probably. Like, anything can happen. It's Krishan. You know.
How much do you want to bet she gets in like a fight
she's
pregnant?
I mean, you know, you got to show those babies some moves a little bit, you know.
Well, we did say he was going to be like the best fighter of all time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how else is he going to train? How else is he going to have that edge around everybody else? You know, he's used to the movement, you know, and he's going along with her belly. So if she's doing some, like, you know, she's ducking and dodging.
He's doing that.
That baby's also like, whoa, you know, it's feeling it too.
Whoa, this embryonic fluid, it's really helping my movement here. It's really helping my footwork.
No, I'm going to literally show you this. If you're not going to look it up on your phone.
Oh my god. Fine, I'll look it up on my phone. I don't want to see it on your computer.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate it. He has the worst computer ever. GoFundMe for a computer that doesn't have a black spot on it.
I will sell feet pics.
It gives me anxiety.
Mac repair abilities.
For Mac repair.
Like,
some Apple employees like, hey,
she's like, dude, I'm gonna need at least 3 foot rubs for this. This is a huge fix. I mean, your LCD screen is all fucked. Not to mention that your battery's failing. That's gonna be at least like a good like pinky or something like that.
I have to like at least put one in my mouth. I mean.
No, that's too much. You fucking Apple people. You're trying to get the most out of people. I swear to fuck. Genius my ass. Get the fuck up.
You can't kick him. He's going to like that.
Oh, I don't understand how cucks work. I'm a man.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand how they work either.
And that's your type.
It's not.
Are simps not, like, are cucks not a form of simping?
They are, but they're like an extreme form.
So every cuck is a simp, but not every simp is a cuck.
Exactly.
We should put that, like, on a motivational link.
A poster.
Poster, yeah.
Put that right there. Oh, God.
Put that like on a shirt. White bitches be buying anything.
They do. Especially for like a bridal party, that'd be hilarious. A divorce party, that would be the best shirt to wear.
Dude, a divorce party is all fun and games until it gets nighttime, and then it's just crying and emotions.
Not if you go to a strip club. You don't know how to divorce correctly.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. You know?
No, a friend of my mom's had a divorce party when she got divorced. I mean, granted, she was like a young, you know, she's probably like 29, 30 when she got divorced. And she had like a young child, and that was it, just like one baby.
Yeah.
And so they went out and they got like a nice dinner. Everyone wore black. And they had like cake, and then they went clubbing. Like,
you know what? That sounds like a fun time.
It sounds fun.
As long as
it's like a bachelorette, but like opposite.
Yeah, like this is the one where you can't fuck.
Yeah, that's
that's the that's
the goal.
That's the one where you can, or no, let me correct myself. This is the one where you can tell people that you fucked.
Oh my god.
You don't think people like that's the point of a bachelor and a bachelorette party.
No, it's not. It's not the last time you can cheat.
Yeah,
It's
the last time. That was like the last time you could see your mistress, you know?
No.
Like the old hookup.
No.
Yeah.
It's the last time that you can go out to, like, have a guy's night at, like, a strip club. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You can see naked women and they
The
can dance on you, but you can't put anything inside of them.
Yeah, it's all imagination.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, hello? You think girls are like, when they hire those, like, what? Remember that Family Guy episode when Quagmire became, like, a male stripper for, like, bachelorette parties, and then he became a juggalo?
Yeah, because
Or
Peter was his
Gigolo.
pimp.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to take a break tonight, Peter. You know, I'm not really feeling. He's like, what? And he smacks him back. He's like, you're gonna do what you're told, bitch. Yes.
Yes. So I feel like, you know, people do that. Like, a lot of do.
Damn it, dude. God damn it. How the fuck you're gonna beat me to... I have failed my gender, boys. I let her beat me to it. I can't. I gotta regain my fucking... Damn, looked down upon. The boys have my back, now they don't.
Well, they don't have my back either.
Yeah, but you're a woman.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We only got your back if there's logistical meaning behind it.
I ain't got no logistical meaning. I lost that in Nam. I need to do some more squats.
Y'all girls be fucking making friends just because of, like, the time of year y'all were born.
That's classified.
Oh, you're Scorpio? I fucking love Scorpios. I swear.
I still can't remember what you are. Oh, you're a Gemini.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I think you're pretty consistent. Isn't that the stereotype? That you're like two-faced? Two-faced bitch.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like a bipolar person who's also a Gemini, so they're just like justify it, you know, like, dude, like, why did you just slap me, dude? And it's like, I'm a Gemini, and I'm a certified bipolar disorder.
Certified. I got a paper that says
You
it.
got a thing in the mail.
Yeah, it's like an emotional support animal, but like for bipolar disorder.
An emotional bipolar disorder animal. That seems like a really bad idea for some reason. You know,
The world's most strung out dog.
Yeah, the dog's bipolar too. Like, I don't think that's what they meant when they said, you know, train a dog in bipolar. Really? That's not what... I just went to the... I went to the pound and just found whatever erratic dog I could find. It's just like...
I think he has rabies, dude.
Like, I don't know. It kind of understands me, you know?
Yeah, that's because he's the same condition as you, bro.
No, honestly, it'd probably work because she just, like, hate the bipolar swings of this dog, and eventually she'd just be like, ding! She's like, wait, is this what it's like hanging out with me? Calm down!
Did you just tell me to calm down?
Yeah, that's when, look, you ever tell a woman to like calm down? That's like it's almost an instruction for them to power up, you know?
It's like a code word. It's like an activation word.
Yeah.
You know, like a Russian spy. Yeah.
I think the reason is because women like to like think that there's a lot of hidden meaning behind what guys say.
Well, there is, but behind what women say, and that's why we fucking hate each other.
Yeah. Well, that's why I say like
I love your hair. You look so much better now.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how annoying that shit is sometimes.
Yeah, well, you have to walk on eggshells, especially if it's like a new girl. that like you've never like met before, and you're like trying to be nice. You can't be overly nice because overly nice girls like, especially if you come up to like a couple and you're like, your girlfriend is so pretty.
So there's this video.
Those fighting words.
There's this video from like Cut, or one of these like social experiment YouTube channels, where they basically they asked like these 5 girls to rate themselves on like 1 to 5. There's 5 girls, so they all like had to.
I saw that, and then the guys came in and it completely swapped.
Yeah. Like if if you watch it, we'll put it up right now. Okay. Yeah, y'all be lying to each other. Why y'all be lying?
'Cause it literally creates less conflict. You have to say something, right? So you have to say, when you meet a girl and you're another girl, especially in
but I'd be seeing like sometimes you'd be seeing some of these girls look like they be coming out of like test labs, They and they post a picture, and they have every right to do that. But you also gotta like be self-aware. If you look out of the norm and you post on the internet, people are gonna say wild shit. And
it's true.
And like I always see that it's just like gorgeous and like beautiful, and you go queen. And
well, you also have to think of it from the perspective of not only like in public. I think in public it happens the most. On the internet is a weird representation of it, but I think that it also has to do with like a lot of girls are taught, because you do have negative thoughts towards other women. It's true, and a lot of girls are taught that if you think something negative about somebody, then you need to say 3 positive things about them. That's the best way to overcome negative thoughts, is if you have one negative. So like if you're like, oh my god, that girl's the ugliest nose I've ever seen, you have to catch yourself and you have to go, but she has beautiful eyes, I love her shoes, and she walks with like very like a lot of grace,
Okay,
so,
but like how much of that do you mean?
You have to force yourself to be nice sometimes.
No, there's no way. There's no way that a girl's looking on Instagram, seeing these girls out here with
it's
more
slightly
rolls
vindictive. Well, that's the thing, is it's slightly vindictive. It's a weird, like it's like
a power play.
Yeah, it's like in your brain, you're like,
but it's like, but I also come off as
shit.
nice.
It's like the Mean Girls fucking scene where she's like, oh my god, I love your skirt. Where'd you get it?
Yeah.
Vintage. That is the ugliest fucking skirt I've ever seen in my life.
They kind of go behind their back.
Yeah, it's a false compliment. So that's like what like a lot of Southern women, bless your heart, is not a good thing.
Ooh, yeah. If you ever get the like,
bless your heart. That's like a...
No. It's more like, oh, bless your heart. If you get one of those, you're like, damn, like, am I okay? Did I come off really stupid?
No, they're just, they're so judgy. And that's how they express it, is because they're like Southern women, especially like Southern teenage
girls. A lot of sarcasm. I like to think that. Hidden
sarcasm in under like a sweet tone. So you can't call them out on it. You can't be like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
I like to think that sarcasm is like born in the mosh. It's born in the water, and it kind of comes up, and the more land you get, the less sarcasm you get, because by the time you get to Canada, they don't even know what sarcasm is out there.
They're like, you didn't mean what you said? What do you mean?
Right, like, but if you go all the way down to like Texas and Florida and the South and Georgia, it's just like all sarcasm, and you gotta like find your way through it.
Yeah, you gotta read between the lines with every single word that people say, and like, I don't know, I feel like that especially with women, like men are more straightforward because their feelings don't get hurt as easily. They're more like thing and activity oriented, and women are way more like emotion and people oriented.
I also think women are a lot better at putting themselves in other people's shoes. You know what I mean? So
compassion, sympathy.
Compassion. So they think like, oh man, like, when I'm feeling ugly, I hope that somebody comments on my photo. you know, but the problem is, it's like some girl, you know, Jessica's being like, beautiful smile, you're gorgeous girl. And then right underneath is like Rob. And he's just like, you're fat, bitch. It's like,
I mean, luckily, that usually doesn't happen unless you have like a big following. Like, I mean, if you gain a following on social media and you're fat, you're gonna be told that you're fat. If you gain a following on social media and you have a big nose, you're gonna be told that you have a big nose. That's just how it is. I mean, like there's this one girl that I watched on TikTok who she's a professional fashion model, like skinny, gorgeous, conventionally attractive. She had long blonde hair. And she cut it off and dyed it brown. And everyone is like, and she didn't choose to do that. Like, her hair got like destroyed by bleach. And she cut it off and dyed it brown. And everyone is like ripping on her for it. You're only pretty because of your hair. And you like blah, 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 blah.
I mean, like, literally Adele, like, lost a bunch of weight. And people were pissed at her. Like, body positivity activists were like pissed at her. You know, because she lost all of this weight. And
in a healthy way, too. In a healthy way. Yeah. She's very healthy.
Yeah.
She didn't lose too much weight.
She looks great.
Yeah.
She looks great. She worked for that, you know? But then she, you know, actually, Joe Rogan got called out on this because on 60 Minutes, they had a doctor come in and basically say, like, if your, like, obesity is, like, almost always just genetic and you can't do anything to help it, and that, like, you know, diet and exercise doesn't do that much, and Joe Rogan ripped her, and he was basically like, the truth, you know? It's like, no, like, that's not true.
Calories in, calories out.
Also, like, willpower, you know, if you're all it is just burning more calories than you're eating, basically.
Or not. You, as a human being, just being moderately active as a human working in your day-to-day life, you burn about 2,000 calories. So just don't fucking eat more than that. Like, it's literally that simple.
Right.
Like, the math is there. And it might take a while. I'm not saying, like, it's going to take a week to lose a bunch of fucking weight. But it's also, like, you can gain weight way faster than you can lose weight. Way faster. It can take me a month to gain 20 pounds. And it would take me 3 months to lose it.
Yeah. I look, it's just not easy. That's the problem.
It's not.
People are so used to, like, everything being easy now.
Take this pill, lose 50 pounds. Take this, have twins.
Use this app, and then the entire world, 99%, if you have a following and you use apps to, like, alter yourself, then most people don't know what you actually look like. You know?
That's, like, Tana Mojo. Remember when it came out that her body looked nothing like it did online?
Yeah, but Tana's hilarious. So, like, when she saw that, she was just like, it's whatever.
Well, yeah, but, like, that was, like, one of the first instances where people were like, an influencer is actively, like, manipulating
you know how hard girls get flamed when you start to see the bend in the photo?
Well, but you have to...
Like, damn, that ass is so fat. It's bending time and space, son.
It's making the clouds bend around it, like on the beach and stuff. I mean, that's why you always, if you're going to do that, you take a picture in front of a blank background. Tip for the girls. Also, blank background.
Angle up makes any ass
Angle up. Fat. True. Always have your people get on the floor on their knees and go like this with the camera, and you'll look great.
We're giving people tips. Okay, so in breaking news, Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, right? One of the biggest games out right now. Apparently, because J.K. Rowling created the franchise of Harry Potter, that if you play the game, then you're basically feeding into a transphobic I don't know, ideology or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure J.K. Rowling didn't even have anything to do with this game. But it's so crazy because earlier you were saying that, like, oh, what are you going to do? Make a list?
Yeah, put me on a list because I played Harry Potter.
Yeah. And that's what the wild thing is that there is a list. There's literally a list that somebody put on the internet, a website where you can go and you can see the list of every person that has streamed and created content like on Hogwarts, and essentially creating like a blacklist, right? Like people that are transphobic, essentially, by playing this game.
That's ridiculous.
Not only does that like infuriate me, because people should be able to make their own choices in what they play and what they read and what they indulge in, right?
Yeah, or what genitals they have.
Right? Like, I mean, that's everybody.
Are you pro-choice or
has
not?
choice, yeah. But to them, it's different, I think, because they want to see this as a win against J.K. Rowling, but they forget that there are probably thousands of people that have been working on this project, and if it goes wrong, then a lot of people don't get paid,
lose their jobs. A lot of these people are children.
It's
they
just
grew up loving this series.
Yeah, and what it does is it kind of shies people away from the movement in the first place, because they're like, I don't want to deal with it. You know, if I want to play a game, I want to not be shamed for it. What is, like, it seems that lately, like, all we ever do is just shame.
Cancel,
you know?
cancel.
So now everyone's afraid to do anything. Yeah. But the funny thing is that Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure, is like making records right now, because everyone's just ignoring it because it's so much fun to play.
It looks like an amazing game.
It looks like
really
a great game.
to play it.
I want to play it really bad.
I really do too.
I'll probably end up streaming it sometime because I want to be on that list.
Heck yeah.
You know,
me too.
Sounds like
I'll get on the list.
Like a fun list. Yeah.
Put my name in bold print.
All the lists. Literally, all the list is.
I would like
of
Comic Sans font.
You know what? Everybody go to that list and start following everybody on Twitch that's on that list.
Dude, and we'll all have a Harry Potter party.
Because all that list is essentially a bunch of people that love playing Harry Potter games.
We can use this to our advantage.
Is that not a great list? Why is that a bad list?
Where my Ravenclaws at?
Yeah, seriously, what class do you think you are? Like, what house?
Ravenclaw.
You're Ravenclaw?
Yes.
I think I got Ravenclaw too last time.
Well, I've taken the test multiple times, and it's just like the hat says, if you know what house you want to be in, you're going to be in that house. Whereas if you're just taking it willy-nilly and you're not really thinking about it, because it asks you questions like, do you like fire or water? Are you conniving and evil, or are you, it asks you questions like that, online. So it's pretty easy to pick your house.
Like Gryffindor is like,
are you brave?
Do you do you use like Kleenexes when you blow your nose? And then Slytherin's like, do you just blow that shit in your hand? And every maniac's like, yeah. And they're like, Slytherin.
It's pretty funny, though, because, in the books, there's really no, good Slytherin characters, besides Snape, which is controversial in itself because he was kind of a stalker. He's, really weirdly obsessed with Harry's mom.
Yeah. Dude.
Well, they grew up together, but then, so, the thing is that, he became a Death Eater, and then after Harry's parents were killed, he came into the house and held Lily's dead body while Harry was crying in his crib, and he was so obsessed with her that his Patronus changed to be hers, which was a doe, a deer, a female deer.
Don't do that to my boy Snape, bruh. Don't make me feel like he's doing drive-bys. Like, is she here?
I mean, he kind of was.
Hey, babe, that creepy guy with the black hair and the big cape is just outside.
The cape.
He's running around with the cape, all dramatic.
Phantom of the Opera.
Is he supposed to be here? You know?
It's I don't know, man. I see a blue glowing deer outside. It's probably him.
Right? I don't know. Look, I love the series. One second. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll stay there for a second. second. Looked like my screen was busted. I love the series. I'm gonna support Harry Potter, you know, regardless, because I don't give a fuck. I don't believe in, you know, like, listen, this might be a hot take, but R. Kelly's music is still fire, bruh. Michael Jackson still got some hits on that, bruh. Sweet Jenny's, it's not my love. Like, come on. Like, there's still great art out there that's created by fucked up people. And the fucked up thing is that almost every great artist from 99% of history were probably all fucked up.
Mentally ill. There's a very big correlation with mental illness and creativity.
Oh, yeah.
Very big.
Like, you look, we're all fucked up in the head. Especially if you make good shit, if you make good creative shit and people love seeing it, then you're probably fucked up in the head.
Well, you have to have some kind of passion somewhere, and usually normal people who are focused on grinding grain for bread don't usually make masterpieces.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, but regardless of what J.K. Rowling thinks, like, Harry Potter was such a significant part in a lot of our generation's, like, childhood.
It was, my grandma read it to me on the phone when I was 6 years old.
Yeah. I don't want to think about, I don't want to think about, you know, somebody wearing dresses that's not supposed to, or, you know, what somebody has underneath their pants. It's got nothing to do with it. It's about wizards. Wizards! Wizards aren't real!
And witches! Are you going to exclude witches from the conversation?
Sorry. Okay, I'd like to make an apology to all of the witches out there.
You go, witches.
I was insensitive with the words that have come out of my mouth. One might say possessed. You know, the patriarchy's strong, you know, and it just grabs a hold of you, and you just, you know, you gotta shake it off. You're like, whoa, like, I was possessed. You know, the patriarchy possesses me all the time, and sometimes I be saying some wild stuff, you know.
Yeah, but you know witches love pronouns, so.
Yeah, witches do love pronouns.
First merge.
Witches also makes you think, like, if there are witches and they're real, then in the future they would definitely be like that, you know. They're just turning people into frogs if you misgender, you know, or assume gender. You don't want to fuck that up.
No, you don't want to be a frog.
In the future.
They're slimy.
You know, today you're just like, oh, it's whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. You're in a Reddit.
You're in a Reddit, and then the next thing you're in a ribbit.
Just get hunted down. It's just like PC Principle. Just hunting down all of the bigots. The bigot hunts. It goes from the witch hunts to the bigot hunts. We're gonna string you up and put you on fire.
We're gonna call you a girl.
I thought it was a guy. I didn't mean to. She, her. It's she, her. I swear. Lady, just put me down. Lady. No! Nathan! Get more gasoline. When you come around these parts, you better get that pronoun game down right. Texas in like 2100.
You came to the wrong part of they-them town.
All right, when you come in here, you can pick up your Nerf gun. You only get 3 bullets. And remember to always ask everyone's pronouns. You're like, okay. And you're like, no, listen. You're going to ask everyone's pronouns. You understand, or you're going to jail. Yes. All right. Have you asked me my pronouns? What are your pronouns? He, him. Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Texas.
I mean, eventually, I feel like nature, like, literally nature always ends up, like, kind of recorrecting itself. right?
Well, I mean, they have to because Texans don't put beans in their chili, and that's a crime.
It's
So
can't.
nature will prevail.
You know, for all we know, 100 years from now, Canada's going to be the next, like, Nazi movement. They're just going to stomp on over it.
Well, they already have internment camps for their natives and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Canada?
Yeah.
Those Canadian gooses, they be making internment camps? We're not in war.
Yeah. They're like reservations, but worse.
Oh, okay. So they're just they have internment camps just with like a big casino.
I don't think there's casinos.
Oh, damn.
It really
They
is
got
bad.
fucked over,
Yeah,
dude.
It's bad.
The fucking the Native Americans to the South here in the United States, we all gave them free casinos. From what I understand.
No, we paid for the casinos with the money.
Is that what the Louisiana Purchase was?
I think so. We gave a bunch of money.
All right, listen here. We're going to take all your land, but we're going to make big, shiny buildings where you can gamble and drink. They're like, oh, okay. You'll be able to be rich, but no one else will.
Just your family.
Your family basically owns the town.
Have you ever heard of the Snotty Nose Res Kids?
I think so. That's like a show, right?
No, it's a rap group. It's like a hip hop.
It's like a reservation
group.
rap.
Yeah. And there's this one. There's like we them.
Little Bigfoot.
It's like we them rich res kids or something, and it's hilarious. Their music video is just them wearing these like, obviously like $400 hats covered in turquoise jewelry. Like they dress real well. Like they dress like they dress like fucking Indian cowboys. They're just like just Western is all get out, but like bougie. Like kind of what you would imagine as like an American Western gypsy or so Romani people, but it wouldn't be that in America. So a Western gypsy.
That's a lot of all in one, you know. I get it though. I don't. I really don't. I have no idea what this person looks like.
I'm gonna show you.
They're the only people that can be like, who the fuck are these whites? They took over my home. Little Redfoot.
Bougie Natives is their most popular song.
We can't have commercials. They're gonna sue us.
They're gonna. Why? We're giving them free promo.
What? Look, Bae, you haven't been extensively on the internet for very long, so let me put you through it, okay? Everyone wants to sue you, especially in the United States. So don't misgender anyone.
Fine, don't sue us. Sorry.
Okay. Just do anything but misgender anyone, and then we're good.
Okay. Everybody is a they, them.
Oh, yeah, they're turquoised out, bruh. That's hilarious.
It actually is a pretty good song. We them bougie natives.
Natives, got that custom made blend. We them bougie natives, new city, new sweet grass, new sage. We them bougie natives, put my knowledge in my brain. We them bougie natives, new city, new sweet grass, new sage.
That's actually not bad.
It's fucking sick, and they dress so well. I love their outfits. I wish they would send me one of those outfits.
Spirit living through me since I was a puny dookie. Nietzsche, looky, how I get low when I boogie. Don't mind me some goody goodies. I'm native bougie. My wifey be the wolf, and I'm the wolf that's from the sea. And she.
That guy looks like he got more in him than just the native blood.
Right, you look a little dark or something?
Let's just say one of his grandpas must have wandered off farther than what he should have.
Ooh.
That's how it is. I'm a fucking product of a white boy wandering off way too far.
I'm a mutt, so I can't really speak on the matter. I've got like 4 different bloods in me.
I'm a product of a good airline service.
I'm the product of inaccessible birth control.
Damn it, Nixon! You've doomed us all. You've given me life.
Who was president in 1998?
That's like Bill Clinton, right?
Yeah, damn you, Clinton. You made me pay. I have to pay bills now.
Another lizard, dude.
He's making me pay bills. That lizard dude is making me pay bills. I didn't ask to pay bills, okay?
These fucking lizards, man. These fucking lizards. Unbelievable. They're just bringing us all down. Bringing us all down.
With their psoriasis.
With their psoriasis. So you're a lizard, but you still have all the aches and stuff? And like, from an old person? Like,
Yes.
Is he just... Do they just eventually run out of air?
Like a tired
Yeah. Aw, shit. All right, people, let's let them know. Hillary Clinton died today at 8.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, that's probably how they die. They just go shrivel up in the sun.
Well, you never really do see him in the sun that much.
You politicians?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a politician just be like,
Squint.
is that Biden? What is he doing now? Did he fall off his bike again?
Well, I think, when's the last time you saw a picture of, like, Hillary Clinton, like, in outdoors?
You know.
They're always indoors. All of the politicians are always indoors. Hot take. Politicians are vampires.
Look, she's been outdoors, you know. She takes people and throws them outside of their
golf
doors.
carts have caps on them.
They
They have roofs.
Put on your sunscreen, Paul. Oh, the Clintons are here. The Pelosi's and Clintons are here. We gotta stock up in sunscreen.
Did you bring the umbrellas?
We're
gonna get eaten if you didn't bring the umbrellas, Jeremy.
We need slightly warm rats and 30 milliliters of adrenochrome.
Dethawed rats.
Dethawed rats.
A couple mealworms as a trailage snack.
Is that all you want, Miss Pelosi?
And a glass of wine. Thank you.
Or, you know who also is a fucking lizard? That guy that, like, what is his name? George Santos or something like that? He, like, there's this Republican who just lied about who he was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, listen. Okay, you make it...
Is he the same guy that lied about the puppy chicks?
I think so. Yeah. That's the guy. This guy. What is he doing? You know, like you make a resume. You lie about a few things. You know, you change the numbers of your past employers. These are all acceptable practices, right? But like just lying about the school that you went to
and lying about your foundation.
The foundation lying
buying
about
a dog from a breeder, forging checks for $15,000, and having a foundation that rescues dogs, 2,500 dogs, but buying a dog from a breeder and then having an adoption event a couple days later. Yeah,
I think he's still like in office and like working, and I think after all of that, I think he's like, you know, they're like, well, we elected him. We're not going to find someone else right now, so just let him be. But, you know, for all the things that I think he's hiding, I think he's hiding something else.
Besides puppies?
No, he's not hiding puppies. What he's hiding is his sexuality, because that man needs to come out of the fucking closet. I swear, if you see a video of him talking, one time I saw it. Okay, there's this video. I'm going to put it up, right? Where there are these, like, reporters outside of his Senate door or something like that, right?
Senador.
That's what I want to be called in the bed. El Senador.
El Senador.
My girlfriend's like, I can't say it with the accent. I'm like, try!
She's like, arra, arra.
Senador. And I'm like, it doesn't work. You need to roll your R's. No, okay. I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna literally fire you. I swear to God. You're on thin ice. You gotta keep me in line. So they're outside of his door, and literally he comes out. Guess what he brings? Cupcakes. I'm pretty sure they're pink cupcakes too. And he's like, just wanted to give you guys some cupcakes.
Shut up.
No, there's a video of him literally giving out cupcakes to the reporters that were trying to write like a hit piece on him. Which, it's not really that much of a hit piece if like it all just comes out. But yeah, so look, all the politicians are fucking lizard people. They're all lizard people
Who
that
like
are
cupcakes.
either secretly gay or secretly straight, which somehow ends up becoming a thing now.
Who was secretly straight?
There are thousands of secretly straight people on the internet. Think about it. Think about all the girls that have told you that they're bi because they like made out with a girl one time in college.
All of them.
There's so many secretly straight people. Also, I feel like which kind of is cheating is when you're bi, but you have a heavy preference for one. I know a lot of girls that are like, yeah, they'll hook up or they'll make out with a girl, but like they ain't getting married to a girl.
Well, that just means they're bisexual, not biromantic.
Bisexual to biromantic, so they'll fuck.
But they don't have
girl,
romantic feelings for women, so they think they're attractive, sexually attractive, but they wouldn't like marry them. That's like asexual people. Like you can be asexual but not aromantic, but you can be aromantic but not asexual, which is just a college man.
I just want to be like Italian and be like asex.
It is kind of like that over there. I've met some Italian people who are just very sexually promiscuous.
Bruh, that joke just bombed so hard. Listen, folks, they don't all land, okay? They all don't land, all right? Let's have a geography lesson or something. Okay, is there anything else going on in the world that we need to talk about?
Oh my God! The South Park creators are opening Casa Bonita soon. Here, it's about to open.
Oh,
in like 2 months. They bought it and they're renovating it and they're opening it and it's costing them like $7 million or something crazy like that to like fucking open this restaurant. Which they have. Let's not pretend like they don't have that money. So it's not that outrageous. But they weren't expecting it to be that expensive.
Yeah,
so
I think they just made like a $250 million deal with like Paramount for like so many seasons. But yeah.
It's going to be sick. We're going.
We're going. We'll see if we could do like a little mobile podcast. That would be great.
That'll be so sick.
I just need to get like a more incognito camera.
I'll
just bring a little recorder with like 2 mics.
We'll just be mic'd up, walking around Casa Bonita.
I really hope it's like South Park themed. I don't know.
They have to do at least a part of it that has like at least the statues of the characters or something. There has to be something that puts their mark on it. But I doubt it. I think that they're gonna make it like the South Park episode. Like they're gonna,
and especially now because we need South Park to keep thriving.
We do.
Because your boy at fucking Rick and Morty got kicked out of his job.
Right. Yeah.
It's always the texts. These people, they always be sending these creepy ass shit, and now the main voice actor for Rick and Morty is kicked off and basically canceled. I swear to God. I just
keep it in your pants, boys. Keep it in your pants.
Keep it in your pants and keep it off your fucking phone. Stop texting. Stop
Jesus.
texting people.
You're ruining our entertainment.
God damn it! It's a great show. We can't fuck with this shit. I can't deal with it. Yeah. But like, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for a lot of great shows coming out. I'm excited for the Blueface and Krishan Baby versus Jake Paul fight. I'm also excited for that. We're gonna have some money on that.
We are gonna have some money.
And in case you want to, sponsor us, go and do profits gambling at, whatever. I won $1 million. She's seen it.
Yeah,
She saw the $1 million. I saw the $1 million.
it's true.
And that's all you need to know. That we're being honest.
Yeah, we love. Actually, I have the Jack Pocket app. Like, I love those things. I buy like scratch tickets like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We also both take Blue Chew, so that's a thing. I
Yep.
still have some in my teeth.
It's kind of like a ghost stick. You kind of feel,
a ghost stick.
What happens when a girl takes a Blue Chew?
Well, they have women. They have like women ones that are like female aphrodisiacs that like make you like wetter and stuff.
Look, the only thing you need as a female aphrodisiac is like some guy that doesn't care about you. That seems to be the biggest aphrodisiac I've seen out there.
Yeah, they think they can fix him.
something about Jeremy just being like, yeah, I like you, just like that. That'll fuck with any woman. She'll want to fuck you more than ever.
To prove her worth.
Or you could get her a Blue Chew for 30% off using PodDre Big Dick Syndrome as your. Please sponsor us. Look, we are running out of money. Okay, I'm officially living in the studio.
Poor.
Yeah, she's living in the couch in the studio.
In the couch
In the studio. Biden isn't paying for our stuff anymore, so we've been kicked off of Daddy's wallet. So please sponsor us. Just try a different method every time. Try angry one day. Fuck you, Blue Chew. Fucking sponsor. Dude, nothing's working, dude. We've tried every emotion in the book.
We even cried that one
In
time.
the arms of an angel. You can help our podcast by sponsoring us. Look at this poor bean boy. In the arms of an
And this
angel.
very allied white girl.
She's an ally. She's an ally. She's an ally. I'm an ally. We're all allies.
In an AI world.
In an AI world. Makes no fucking sense, but we're rolling with it. Whatever it is. Okay. All right. I think that concludes our podcast. Is officially going off rails now.
Okay, all right.
But we're coming back again. I think I'm gonna do a new release date for these podcasts so I can get them out faster. I need a better system, but we're gonna be doing this every single week. We're
Every week.
releasing a new episode. So guys, keep your eyes out. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on your mom's phone.
On her Instagram
On her
reels.
Instagram DMs. We gotta be. We're everywhere. Okay, just like the chlamydia that you've been trying to get rid of for the last year and a half. Okay, we're here to stay.
Yeah. Get a better doctor.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for coming for another episode and our dumb show, whatever it is. Again, give us great input because we need to build this up to something that you guys really enjoy. Let us know what you want us to change, what you want us to talk about. So please subscribe, like, comment.